John had just started his new job at the tech company, and he was excited to start working on his first project. As a software developer, he was tasked with creating a new program that would streamline the company's operations. He spent long hours coding and testing his program, determined to create something that would make his boss proud. One evening, as John was working late, he decided to take a break and surf the internet for a bit. He stumbled upon a strange website with a button that said "Do not click." Curiosity got the best of him, and he clicked the button. A new file downloaded onto John's computer, and as soon as he opened it, he knew he had made a grave mistake. The file contained a strange script that he couldn't decipher. Suddenly, his computer screen went black, and he heard a strange humming sound coming from the speakers. As John tried to shut down his computer, he realized that he couldn't. The power button was unresponsive, and the keyboard didn't seem to work. Suddenly, the humming sound grew louder and louder, and John felt a chill run down his spine. That's when he saw it. A strange figure appeared on his screen, looking directly at him. Its eyes were piercing, and it had a sinister grin on its face. John tried to look away, but he was unable to move his head. He was paralyzed with fear. The figure on the screen started to speak, its voice deep and menacing. "You have awoken me," it said. "Now you will pay the price." John tried to scream, but no sound came out of his mouth. Suddenly, the figure disappeared from the screen, and John's computer shut down. He sat there in the dark, unable to move, as the humming sound slowly faded away. He knew that he had unleashed something evil, and he didn't know how to stop it. Over the next few days, strange things started happening to John. His phone would ring, but there would be no one on the other end. His car would start and stop by itself. He started seeing strange figures lurking in the shadows, following him wherever he went. John knew that he had to do something, but he didn't know what. He tried to go back to the website where he had downloaded the file, but it had vanished. He tried to delete the file from his computer, but it wouldn't budge. It was as if the evil presence had taken over his entire life. One night, as John was lying in bed, he heard a strange tapping sound coming from his computer. He tried to ignore it, but it grew louder and louder. Finally, he couldn't take it anymore, and he got up to investigate. As he approached his computer, he saw the figure from the screen staring back at him. Its eyes were glowing, and its grin was even more sinister than before. John tried to run, but he was unable to move. He was trapped in the grip of the evil presence. The figure on the screen started to speak again, its voice booming through the room. "You should have never opened that file," it said. "Now you will be my slave for all eternity." John tried to resist, but he knew it was futile. He had unleashed something beyond his control, and now he would pay the price.